Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is Oliver Oblivion and yeah, we're back on Ark. Gonna be kind of jumping about again on Scorched Earth. Obviously I think this is like the third stream that I've done on this now, so hopefully if you've seen the rest of them, you kind of know where we're up to. And yeah, we're just gonna keep on bashing forward and seeing what we can get done. I think for today what I'd like to do in the last kind of stream I mentioned I'd managed to tame up my moth. I managed to just get a saddle for it and fly over to Guru's house right before I ended the stream. So I'm going to go ahead and get the moth and we're going to go for a flight. Going to go and see a wee bit of the world, I guess. Actually try and see what the hell we can find. I'm still on a kind of note grind at the minute because obviously I'm still direly needing levels. Like that's my number one kind of goal right here. I haven't really been on since the last time I streamed, so yeah, everything's pretty hungry. I'm gonna need to grab some berries actually before I really go anywhere because yeah, wait, we have no berries in the moth. That would be just bad, man. I have to be really careful because this moth is absolutely terrible for weight. Like, honestly, it really sucks for weight. I should be alright though. I mean, I'll drop most of this stuff that I've just picked up anyway. All I really need is berries to keep this guy happy. Because the last thing I want is to be out and about and then suddenly just starving. I'm going to eat the egg. Drop that, drop that, drop that. And I'll keep that one with me just in case. Handy for fixing my torch if I need it. And yeah, as I say, I'm gone looking for notes. I think that's going to be my number one kind of priority. If I manage to find anything else whilst I'm out and about, we'll stop and have a look. We haven't seen a massive amount of this map as yet, because obviously, you know, I didn't really have a flyer and walking anywhere is just death. Now that I've got a flyer, I really want to actually take you guys around and show you a bit of what this map's all about. Because honestly, it's epic when you start getting into it. Here's another one of these things that, yeah, no one can translate. It's stupid, but we'll take it. Why is there never like English on the back? That's what I want to know. We got hieroglyphics on the front, which, I mean, I'm going to have to look up a translation thing for this. Foot, bird, cup, thing, lion, bird, hook, cup. I don't know. Dummy. There's a dummy right there. Look at that. Oh my god, I zoomed in too far. That right there, in between the cup and the eye thing along the top row, looks a bit like a dummy. Weird, man. But yeah, I'll take that. And the good thing is we actually get some levels on the Limantria, so we'll go and do 2 stamina and we'll pop 1 on weight because as I say it sucks. I got a level at that as well actually. What did I get? Just 1. Kinda shit, but I'll take it. Stacey Plums, it does look a bit like a tampon. It did. But still, I'm gonna stick with dummy. Although now that you've said that, it just, oh man, it just gives me images. Images that I don't really need. Kinda just like putting a tampon in your mouth and that. That is the correct face. Correct response. Anyway, welcome to the stream, as always. Hopefully you enjoy what we're going to be doing. Why? I don't know. It's just one of the things, man. Like, it's where you put a dummy, right? So, I don't know. I'm trying to clear that image. Shh. What the feck is that? It's the side of a rock. Like that shadow up there, man. That creeped the crap out of me. Yeah, so I'm kind of going to tempt fate a wee bit here and fly up to this obelisk. The reason that I say tempt fate is normally it's pretty fucking devastating up here, so we'll take it and we'll see what happens. I'm just kind of flying about, like, as I say, it's mainly for levels, because right now I really can't afford anything big. Like, I'm trying to get up to the Adobe stuff, or Adobe, I guess. Let's just see when that actually is already opened. Okay, let's buy some of this. Yeah, I'll need a ramp. Yeah, I'm not going to do stairs, I don't think. Hatch frames, trapdoors, maybe. Ladders, railings, slope roofs. Why these stupid angles? Yeah, and then I'm going to need windows and window frames, so I still need a wee bit of points there to be able to get them. And also as I go further down as well, I still need one of these. And I think we checked before the Maureen, the Moralitops, I think that she only fits through like a behemoth gate, so yeah, I'm going to need quite a few points and a good few levels to actually get up to that stage to be able to afford that thing. And then honestly the materials that go into it is just ridiculous, so yeah, I need a bit of everything really. I'm going to need stuff that actually can gather me materials, because honestly gathering like 900 wood by hand is just ridiculous. Also there is a tappy. There's a tapiara. I really love these wee birds, man. Like I'm gonna get one. Eventually I will get one. Right now it's a no-go. Like tapiaras at this stage is just not gonna happen. Mostly because of the ghillie thing. Like, I think that's the only thing that would hold me back. If it was to get trapped or something, then yes, let's go for it. But at this stage, no, not going to happen. Like, look at it though. Look at how fucking beautiful that thing is. They're awesome. Leadnalock, that is an extremely fitting song. An extremely fitting song. Like, honestly, this is the best part. When you get into Ark properly, when you can tame something that can fly, honestly man, that's it. Your world is set. You're never going to walk anywhere ever again. Like, that's the only issue I have really. I have to say though, like, certain points of this game, I actually really enjoy getting like saber-tooths or wolves or whatever, and just kind of wandering about. I like seeing it for the kind of lower aspect and actually being able to say, cool, there's a thing. But yeah, for right now, this early in the game, it's so much safer up here. Like, honestly, that thing up there will not attack me. Some things in the sky will, but I mean, honestly, I've got my fucking fart power prepared just in case. So I can stink them out and they'll slow down and then I can fly away. Also, these Argentavis, since the day kind of updates, so we had an update, I don't know, a couple of months back, called TLC 2, because it was part 2 of the TLC update. The first part they done some changes on other dinosaurs. The second one they changed the birds, like raptors, the trike and the parasaur as well. So they added in like the pounce and all that kind of stuff that you see the raptors doing now, which quite honestly it's a great feature. It makes raptors absolutely fucking terrifying, which actually is so much better than what it used to be, because raptors were kind of easy, and honestly I think most people looked at them as if they were a pointless tame, because they didn't really do much. They weren't really all that powerful unless you had like 60 of them. So adding in even an extra, like one extra thing would have made them enough. the fact that they've added in the pounce and then kind of upgraded the look and the feel of them, it makes the game so much better. And yeah, I was talking about the Argentavis as well. Again, maybe a bit later in the game we'll actually look back or into that, because right now I am just not in a position to be able to tame one. But you can see one right there. They actually cleaned them up a lot. And I mean, like a lot. They used to look absolutely sick. The kind of back fin, the back tail feathers, I guess, they weren't quite as prominent. It was kind of joined on one go. The wings weren't quite as nice. The colours were crap. They look a lot better now. Yeah, they actually look more like a bird of prey, like a hawk or something, which I think is absolutely epic. Honestly, this is what I love about Ark, is the fact that, and it's what I love and what I hate about Ark at the exact same time. They do really regular updates, like really regular updates. So it's great, but at the same time, a lot of the time the updates, they don't tell you about them. They just kind of do them, which is a bit of an issue because we used to play official. When you're on an official server and you're trying to hatch an egg or something, and then there's an update and they say, oh yeah, it's going to be like 15 minutes, and it ends up being like 4.5 hours, and you're just like, why is this a thing? They're always like 20 gig updates and stuff. It's ridiculous, but that's part and parcel of this game. You take it with a pinch of salt when they say that there's an update and it's only going to be like 15 minutes. I'm watching it for these wee guys. Just waiting on stamina regen. This place is not a place I really want to be right now. I obviously flew over here because of the fact that I know where some notes are. So I've kind of flew out here, and the kind of peace of mind that I know that I can get something here, but at the same time I also know that it's equally fucking terrifying. I mean, if my moth would land where I want it to, thanks moth. From right here I can see like 2 sloths. I did see 2 terror birds just back there. I've seen multiple fucking saber-tooths. So yeah, it's not a nice place to be. It seems relatively safe today though, because normally, yeah, there's a terror bird down there. On single player worlds and on official servers, a lot of the time, not all of the time, but a lot of the time, you find, yeah, those guys. A T-Rex, right there. Now they are amazing. Like, look at the colour of that guy, man. He's what, red maybe? Yeah, it might be brown or black or white. I don't know. You're asking the colourblind guy about colour. He is really weird though. Like, okay, probably he's like green and black with white underneath. Pretty cool though. Like, to be able to see one right now is pretty epic. I really want to land and get stamina, but I am absolutely terrified that it might actually chase me. And the last place you want to be when you're on the back of a moth is in the mouth of a T-Rex. Okay, let's get this note and also fly up at the exact same time. Did it count? It didn't even count my note, man. It opened the box and didn't count my note. Like, what the fuck is going on here, game? Oh, that sucks. Okay, so I'm going to fly through the desert a tiny wee bit. It is going to be majorly bright, so let me just fix the gamma. Let me gamma down. Save and exit. Okay, so at least we can actually see. We've got fucking horny dragon out here. We've got some mantises. Wait, would it be mantises or manti? I think it would be Manti. I don't know. Somebody confirm. I didn't want to say mantises and then be wrong, and somebody picks me up and corrects me on it, and then it turns out that it was actually mantises all along. I feel like it should be Manti. Because you didn't say cactuses. These wee guys, man. These wee guys are the fucking world's worst. One hit for them and your entire armor is gone. Like, they just break it straight away. It doesn't seem to matter, like, what kind of armor you have. Just destroyed. So, I obviously know that there's another note right over there, because we can see the pre-build just in the kind of background there. If I angle it a wee bit better. What was that shadow? Oh, it's the Tappy again. Look at it go, man. Tapiara, absolutely fantastic bird. Aye, absolute shite bag. Look at him. Just fucked off. Aye, so just there. Can if I angle this correctly, top left hand corner of the screen, we have another pre-build there. We've got another Tapiara there as well. Now I'm wondering. Yeah, no. I was wondering if I could do a tactical landing, gather some stone and thatch, and go try a bowl of that guy, but look at this mess. Let me grab this note. Please, game, give me the note. Thank you. I think I tried to fly way too far. We'll stop and read that later. It's, yeah. Note number 2 apparently. Look at them. These are absolutely beautiful. Honestly, I love these things, man. When we get one, you'll find out why. Like, they're honestly one of the best birds you can get in the game. In my opinion, I would say, because I don't think everybody likes them. I know that not everybody uses them. They're not great for like carrying stuff. That would be mostly kind of Argentavis, for actually kind of lifting heavy stuff like metal and whatnot. But Tapiaras are fantastic for just general kind of flight, especially when it comes down to if you're wanting like a wyvern or, I mean, realistically any other kind of flying animal. Because it's kind of maneuverability. I mean, this moth can only really go forward, so to be able to go sideways I have to kind of look that way and then fly that way and then stick that way for a wee while until it takes course, and then I'm there. With Tapiara, as I say, you'll see more when I eventually do tame one, but they have the maneuverability to actually be able to go directly left or right, straight up and straight down. Which is great. I need to watch it for the Uranus because it'll eat my fucking ass. They things roar at you and scare you. They make you fly away. Yeah, another Tapiara. Right beside fucking Argentavis though, so fuck that guy. So I'm going to have a quick check over this drop. I think I can get it now. So I'll have a quick check. If it's safe. I mean, I'm not jumping off this thing unless I know that, you know, where I've parked it is completely safe and where I'm going to be going is completely safe, because it took a while to tame it. I'm not going to lie, it did take a good wee while. I mean, I got a decent level. It's a level 78 now after I do the levels. So that was pretty good, and it took honestly forever to tame the thing. I actually waited until it starved a bit, and I mean like a good bit, and then went ahead and put the food in it just so then it would tame a wee bit quicker. Because I certainly wasn't standing for, you know, 45 minutes or an hour or whatever just feeding the thing. Okay, horny dragon right there. Okay, yeah, I was going to sort that out later, but it looks like I'm going to have to sort it out pretty much right now. Okay, I'm going to keep that because I need that. Throw that away. Throw that away. And I'm light enough to actually go somewhere. Look at me go! Getting drops and fucking escaping like a madman. I need somewhere to land though because I am heavy as balls. Oh yeah, Lebnolock, I know that you wanted to see like actually inside the drop. I know that was like a really fleeting glance, but that's what inside one looks like. We'll go and find another one later, hopefully in a safer spot, and I'll try and show you actually inside it. That one clearly was not safe to stay there, so I had to kind of in and duck and run type deal. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop most of that. Let me split off one. Keeping one on me at all times for the torch. They are actually really awesome. It's just one of the things, man, like when you're kinda in the middle of nowhere and you've got Carnos and like a horny dragon walking towards you, you're just like, yeah, maybe no. Maybe that's a bad idea to stay in there. Now I'm going crafting skill for a wee while, because I want to be able to get the actual speed of crafting up a wee bit. I absolutely hate, and I mean hate, having to stand about for 4 hours waiting on something crafting. I mean, it doesn't take 4 hours, but it feels like it does, so I'm going to avoid that as much as I can. I'm tempted by the ghillie, but yeah, I need these. Where are the door windows? Further up, I guess. Oh my god, I'm blind. Okay, adult windows, because I'm going to want them. Yeah, I'm not buying any more stone crab. I'm not even going to buy, I'll buy a water jar, why not? Because I'm eventually going to need that anyway. I mean, in Scorched Earth, realistically, you want a canteen as quickly as physically possible, because honestly, even a water jar, it really doesn't hold water for that much longer compared to the canteen. The canteen will last, whereas a water jar will still kind of, yeah, lose some water. The good thing is though, as we fly around and as we get these levels, when I can open up the higher level ones like the red ones, there is a chance that we'll get a canteen from those drops. So that could come in handy. That's kind of why, you know, I'm already out and about anyway. I'm not actually gone in there, by the way, because I'm not a fucking maniac. I just thought I'd swing by and actually show you guys like what we're going to have to deal with at some point. This is the Wyvern Trench. This is like the most horrifying place on the map that you can ever be. There is an alpha there, and there are some actually flying out and about. Now I'm going to put this out here as a disclaimer. Guru, I did not go in there. Like, if there are wyverns kicking about, I had nothing to do with that. Just saying. Like, I came over here to show the people what we're looking at and what we're eventually going to deal with. Some people might not have seen this before, and I just think it's intriguing. But geez, man, I'm not saying here. It's absolutely terrifying. And quite honestly, if one of the wyverns, and I mean literally, if even one of them pops their head out and bites me once, I am dead. I am so dead. So I'm just going to fly away and take what I can whilst I've got it, man. I'm going to fly around and see if I can get a few drops. I think that might be what we're going to do. as I say, that place, man, it scares me even to look at it. Like, I know what I'm doing when it comes down to wyvern taming. I know that I have to go in, I have to get an egg, and I have to come back out again. And I know how to do that on a relatively safe scale. But at the level I'm at, and on a moth, I am not doing that. Because the moth, it can barely outrun its own fart, man. Like, you can, it's bad when it can't even outrun itself. That's, aye. So, we'll come back to that at a later date. I think that, oh my god, one has actually fully escaped. Well, bye wyvern. Two have escaped. Wasn't me, that's all I'm saying. I didn't load that in. I mean, regardless, they were flying about anyway. They were already out and about the trench before I came across. It just so happened that they've now flew away. So yeah, there is that. But I mean, we'll be fine. I didn't actually dip in. That's the important thing. The ones that are flying around, they will eventually despawn once the dino cap gets hit, and then the new ones start spawning in. That's just the way this game works for some reason. Yeah, I don't think I'm going for that one. Carnos and RGs and stuff kicking about. Feck that for a laugh. Yeah, elemental like right there. I might go for that one. We'll go across and we'll have a look. But yeah, I think that gives you the kind of sheer scale of a wyvern. And the wyvern trench is massive. Like literally, it runs from the kind of back end where it was right the way down basically. It's ridiculous. It's like 3 sections split up into one ginormous trench. It's huge. And when we do eventually get to the stage of going for one of them, it's going to be absolute mayhem. Honestly, it'll be absolutely devastating. But yeah, as I say, this stream of the day is a wee bit more kind of laid back, a wee bit more relaxed. I wasn't going to go back into building again because I feel like every stream I've done so far has just been, let's build a thing. And then I kind of finish it and then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to build that again anyway, so what was the point kind of showing yet? So what I'll do is actually get some materials together for the adobe house, and then when I'm ready I'll start kind of showing you guys building that. For now I think I'm going to concentrate on kind of exploring the map a wee bit and getting this kind of opened up, because right now I feel like we've done absolutely no exploring at all, and that kind of sucks because this map is huge. So I think it's important to show everybody what it actually looks like, and hopefully that's something that you guys actually want to see as well. I'm trying to keep my eyes on this saber-tooth, because the minute I go down there it's going to see me and it's going to come here and fucking eat my ass. Okay, yeah. You chase the horse. Okay, the horse. Let's do this. Yeah, there we go, leaping along. It was a millisecond faster. Like, a millisecond longer in there than it was before. I'm not taking the chances out here, man. Like, honestly, if the moth dies, like whilst I'm out here, there's no way, and I mean literally no way, that I'm getting home. The server we're playing on is actually a private server. One of my friends owns it. Just through multiplay. Honestly, it is a great wee server. We do play on just official settings at the minute, so we haven't upped any of the collection, any of the taming, any egg laying, anything like that at all. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just easier this way because we've got Guru on here as well. He's a streamer as well. And then we've got G and we've got Warden. And honestly, man, it's just one of the things, like, we've all been kind of working together and then we were all really good friends. So we were like, you know what, let's chip in, let's buy a server. We then played Ragnarok a bit, just ourselves. And then got into the streaming kind of scene, I guess. And started kind of playing this. It is honestly great though. The server is, because obviously there's only like 4 of us, the server's obviously empty, which I think is actually really good. It gives us the free reign. You know, we don't have like server lag really, especially no right now because we're all still relatively small. We haven't built anything up yet, haven't really got bases, you know, haven't really got dinosaurs to kind of ride about on, apart from a few here and there. And I think it's exciting to actually see the game back at this kind of stage. I mean, hopefully you're still enjoying it, even if you can't kind of join in and play along. It's still good to come along and watch it. Hopefully you can take some inspiration away and, you know, put some of the stuff that we're doing on this into action. Yeah, I don't think so, man. As I say, it's not actually my server. It's Guru who runs it, man. I don't think that he'd be into that. I'm sorry to say it, man. Like, I have to just go away with what I'm being told. And personally, I think it's fair dues because, as I say, it keeps the server the way that we actually want it. Because realistically, you could come in here and bring in a dinosaur, something like that. And then we'd just be goosed, man. I'm glad that you are watching though, so thanks very much for coming along and joining in. As I say, hopefully you do enjoy it because that's what this is all about, man. Like, I've always wanted to get together and kind of play this and actually let people see the kind of fun side of this game and the maps that we actually play on as well. I mean, right now, obviously, it's Scorched Earth. Previously it was Ragnarok and we had absolutely fantastic fun on that. Yeah, I think I've got enough time to actually sit and yeah, I mean that's something you can do, man. On PSN I'm just the exact same name as I am here. So it's just altered_oblivion. You can definitely add me and we could have like a game. Maybe on like an official server or even like a private server, but as I say, that this one is kind of locked down, man. So yeah, we have a wee bit a kind of story here. I have enough time to actually stop and read it. So it took weeks of searching, but I finally caught a glimpse of Wally Al Aswad. I knew I was getting close when I found a series of fulgurite formations this morning. I am a horrible reader. And sure enough, I spotted several wyverns later in the afternoon with a lone rider among them. The rider clearly saw me too, because soon enough the wyverns were circling overhead. I waved and yelled in greeting, even calling out Mel Yin's name just in case. Yet without so much as a nod, the wyverns regrouped and flew off. Wally's not a social butterfly, it seems, but I'm not letting them off the hook that easily. And then we have the absolutely awesome art. Yeah, I can just do subtitles apparently. Apparently that's a thing. Let me have a look at something. Does this work for these? Oh my god. Okay, I can actually translate these. Look at this madness, man. How have I never known this was a thing? So this one says, back in Luxor, I always tried to stay out of politics. I never aspired to be divine adoratress, as some priestesses did. I found that such selfish ambitions often led to suffering, both for oneself and for others. So when Garisha referred to me as our leader today, I found myself surprised. I had never asked for such a position, and the others had never bestowed it on me in any official manner. It just happened naturally. I'm not sure what to make of it, but if this is Hathor's will, then I will guide these people as best as I can. Stacey Plums, I know. My reading is absolutely horrible, and yeah, I didn't even realise that subtitles were a thing. Like, thanks very much for the follow, man. I do appreciate that, honestly. I know it's a pain, right? Like, sometimes you have to just stamp in and kind of say no because that's the way the server runs. But no, definitely, I don't see the problem with you adding me and then we can kind of do some stuff together, maybe. Stacey Plums, I know. Like, how is it possible to get this far through the game and then just realise that subtitles are a thing? The good thing is I can actually go back over these and put the subtitles on and actually be able to read them. Like, Jesus, man, I am an idiot. So, without question, it was Hathor's divine will that sent me here. Not only so that I could spread her joy and compassion, but so I could understand her love. I thought I knew it before. I love my family. I love my fellow priestesses, and I love all those under my care here in Nosti. Yet only when I finally surrendered myself to it, when I let it rush over my body and carry me like the current of a great river did, I truly understand it. Only now can I claim to embody Hathor's teachings. Thanks to John Dakea, this warrior from a distant time and place. And now together we can turn this desert into a paradise. Okay, that's the last of the Egyptian ones, which I'm actually really glad about because that was a pain. This is the one we found just a few minutes ago. Sometimes the pennies a man won't part with willingly are worth less than the words he'll share with any stranger. Some of my new partners don't see that. Blondie's particularly blind to it. He's always looking for an excuse to pull the trigger, and he's stubborn as hell. He even still gets mad when we call him Blondie, as if any of us can pronounce that name of his. But if Blondie were calling the shots, that hunter wouldn't have told us about the group gathering to the southeast. And they'll have a lot more for the taking than Animal Heights. Yeah, I haven't had the PlayStation 4 for long. Um, yeah, I've had it for about a year or, and at the moment the reason I only have the two games is that I just haven't installed any of the other ones. I currently only play Ark and Black Ops 3. I have like Grand Theft Auto 5, like the Batman, the Telltale series. I've got a whole bunch of stuff here, like Rise of the Tomb Raider, Hitman. Yeah, I have a bunch of games. I just never actually installed them. I will eventually get round to it. Just right now, as I say, it was one of them where, you kind of put the PlayStation away for a while and you don't play it, and then you come back to it and you're like, oh man, like I'm gonna have to reinstall everything. But it's a bit of a mission to do that, so you install what you want to play right now. But no, definitely, man. Right now, I am still a pretty new bird to this. It's basically like a new profile on the PlayStation, so apologies for that. It will definitely improve as time goes on. I'm getting some pretty good trophies at Ark right now because obviously this is pretty much the vast majority of my gameplay. I mean, I stream 3 nights a week. So I do a Monday, a Thursday, and then a Saturday. The Monday and the Saturday are purely just Ark, and then the Thursday I end up playing Black Ops 3 and streaming a bit of that. At the moment I don't play PC, no. I did have a PC previously, but yeah, personal circumstances changed and I just don't have one anymore. It's something I'm kind of going to be looking into at some point. I mean, not right now and probably not in the immediate future, but at some point in the future, I would love to go back into PC gaming because honestly, the games there were fantastic. And if you had a good graphics card, then you got the kind of top-notch graphics on the game, which everybody aims for when you're playing a game. You want to see the kind of picture perfect and the picturesque games, which I feel like you still get with PlayStation 4, man. Like some of the games that are released are absolutely awesome. When Ark was first released, it was the game that really did grab me kind of graphically. The job that they've done, and especially with the kind of updates now, the TLC 1 and 2, it changed the game massively. That would definitely be cool, man. I think private servers are, so they're in the server choosing or server picking screen, server selection screen, I guess they would actually call it. The option to go into the private server that we're on. This is a PC non-dedicated server, so I don't know if cross-platform is a thing for Ark. I think that you could maybe still play on PC and I could still play on PS4 and we could potentially still technically play together as long as we were in like the same server. That's something that if you wanted to play on the PC, you could have a look into it and see how that actually works. Even if you found the server that you want to play on, and then let me know what that server is, and I can attempt to join it and see if it's available on PS4 or no. Yeah, Stacey Plums, I feel like it is a thing. I feel like it's something I've heard about before. Yeah, so there we go. We could definitely hook up on unofficial PC sessions. I didn't see the problem with that. As I say, this particular server it's kind of locked down, so whatever server we end up kind of hooking up on, it wouldn't be this one anyway. So that's how I'm saying, if you were able to find one that you wanted to play on, then let me know what server that is and I can come along and join. Okay, I'm going to read that in a few minutes because again, I'm at another obelisk and I'm just terrified, man, like every single time. Oh, actually, whilst I'm here, it seems relatively safe. During the last stream I mentioned that I was going to name this this moth and I completely and utterly forgot. Yeah, the notes are, I mean, vast majority of the time they're always in a kind of pre-build, a ruin. So it's quite handy to be able to identify them. Sometimes you'll find one that's just in a completely random place. But if you tame yourself a direwolf, they can run about and they now have a kind of thing for the update where they can sniff and they'll sniff the air and find the closest note. As long as you're within like X kind of region, they'll actually go and find you. To do that, you would literally just click in the R3 on the pad. At the moment, I don't play on any other server, purely because of the fact that where the streaming is vast majority of the time is going into this server. Just because of the fact it's on official settings, obviously. If you run like a 10 times boosted or whatever, you wouldn't really need to do that. But yeah, at the moment I don't. What I would say is that if you're looking for like a server to play on, I'm on a group on Facebook, just the kind of Ark Survival Evolved for PS4. Have a look at that. They are constantly posting the private servers with X boosted or whatever. So if you're looking for something in particular, because I'm not saying go and jump on a 10 times boosted. If you want to go on like a 2 or 3 times boosted, then as I say, have a look on Facebook and have a look for the Ark Survival Evolved, and I think it's just PS4 only. Or there'll be a PC one as well, obviously. And ask about for what you're kind of looking for, and they'll be able to kind of point you in the right direction, a server name / number / whatever code, for example. And then if you just let me know what that is, you can just send me like a message on the PSN, and then we can pick it up for there. Hi there, King097, welcome to the stream, how you doing? Hopefully you enjoy what you're seeing. I'm glad you popped in. Yeah, I don't do song requests, unfortunately. I'm still sticking towards the kind of rules of what Twitch are saying about copyright, etc. Sorry about that. So I'm currently hunting. I know there's a note here somewhere. I just can never remember where it is. Well, King, it's a bit strange that you would say that because we're not on a map that even has a dodo. So I'm not sure where you're seeing the dodo. Cool. I was a bit confused there, man. Like, it was a bit bizarre. I mean, admittedly though, if you seen a dodo that was flying, I would agree with you. That would be fucking bizarre as well. Well, thanks very much for the follow, man. See you later. Hopefully you have a good time having a check out of everybody else. But yeah, as always, thanks very much for joining. Thanks very much for stopping by, man. Admittedly for me, I mean, as I say, this is completely official settings here. So realistically, anything higher than that, I would say if you do maybe 4 or 5 times higher, then it gives you enough a kind of push to be able to actually get some stuff done. Because as I say, a lot of my time does go into this server where, yeah, I'm on here. I'll do maybe an hour or 2, 3 on here, taming stuff, you know, looking about, trying to get used to my surroundings. And then when I'm kind of off stream, I'll be playing other games. Like I'll just kind of settle in, you know, friends' houses, etc., etc. So yeah, I would say 4 or 5 times boosted should be more than enough. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go get berries for this guy because I am getting to the stage of being hungry. So I managed to find that note, which is great. That actually gave me 2 levels for my character, so that's brilliant. That's exactly what I'll need. That pushes my crafting skill up to 200. More than happy with that. And yeah, I think health. That could be alright. And that pushes me up to level 40. So I'll take that. Let's go and have a look and see what we can get. Yeah, I can get saddles again, which is good. Realistically, right now, I don't think I'm in a major need for anything. I think I'm just going to basically fly back home. grab some food for everybody, because everybody's going to be hungry. I did jump on maybe 5-10 minutes just before I actually went live to feed everything, because it's been like a day since I actually came on here, so everything was relatively hungry, and I thought, well, for the first couple of minutes of stream, you know, the last thing I really want to be doing is kind of running about grabbing food and then jumping into what I was going to be doing, when I can spend 5-10 minutes on my own doing that anyway. Well, there goes another tappy. Look at him go. Fucking epic. The thing is, see, anytime that they're flying, right, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so majestic. People must be sitting like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, look at that, it's a mess. It's just, it's all over the place. It's not even flying in a straight line. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm just like, yeah, you'll know later. Like, honestly, when we actually eventually tame one, you're gonna know exactly what I meant when I said, by the way, they are majestic. So yeah, I'm kind of on the way home, and as I say, we'll grab some food, which does mean bringing out Maureen to actually go gather that food, which means destroying like a wall or two, which will then mean I have to rebuild the walls, which sucks, but it has to be done. For right now at least, it has to be done. I'm going to test something though, because if Maureen can fit through like a 2 wide space, then she should be able to actually fit through like an ordinary dino gate rather than a behemoth. Even though I think the Dodo deck said that she had to be on a behemoth. Realistically, any of them will work, but for where I am, I would say EU would probably be the best. But that's my kind of own personal preference. If anything, I would say, depending on where you're located, I would probably pick one that would suit you. Because of the fact that, you know, I do my live streams, I'll come on and I'll have a game with you every now and again, but it's not going to be like a regular every single day kind of deal. As I say, it'll be a kind of back and forward type of thing. Oh, you're in the EU as well, so that works out. Yeah, that would be perfect. Right, cool. I actually managed to make it back to my kind of shack, I guess. And yeah, let's see something. If Maureen can fit through, oh my god, break here. If she can fit through this 2 wide gap, then she can possibly fit through a regular dino gate, because a regular dino gate only takes up a 2 wide gap, but then you've got the actual like door part as well to worry about. That part again, 6.5 a dozen. I've played every single map, so I'm not kind of overly fussy. Again, I would say your own personal preference. If anything, I enjoy Ragnarok. I'm playing on Scorched obviously here, so I really wouldn't want to start on Scorched on another server. But I'd definitely be up for Ragnarok. Because it's kind of got a bit of everything anyway. It's got Scorched on there, it's got a bit of the island on there. It's got that kind of variety there. And then your dragons or your wyverns. And yeah, I'd definitely say, if any, I would vote Ragnarok. But realistically, that choice would then be up to you as well. To the rescue! No worries, man. As I say, the choice is really up to you because, as I say, it will be kind of back and forward, and not like a daily type thing. But I wouldn't say that it's going to be major. I think most servers that you join, yeah, if they don't speak English, then they just don't talk. Which isn't too bad a thing. And then most servers you join, you'll find at least one person who can at least kind of break up kind of English, so then they can briefly understand what you're saying, which is just enough to get by. And then obviously you have the option of doing tribe chat as well, rather than having to actually do global chat. So you know, you can have your own kind of personal conversation. So if no one else understands, then at least you can chat between like your two selves and still get stuff done, without really bothering the entire server. Okay, I'm going to keep some berries for myself because I am going to be hungry. Yeah, I think I gave Butterfree some as well. I'll double check just to be sure, but yeah, she's fine. Okay, I might actually drop a wee bit more in her. Which is in my folder, oh my god. So I found a sword, which is pretty cool. Only 110.2 weapon damage, but you know what? It's better than a standard. I didn't have to make it. It cost nothing. So I'll take that. Yeah, literally He-Man. Ah, man. I have the power. I feel like being in Scotland there would actually be Highlander. There could only be one. Yeah, the server that you posted there sounds okay. I'd be up to having a look into it that way. If you could send me that in a message on PlayStation, just so then I've actually got it. I know obviously it's there on the screen, but yeah, I can't really do anything with that right now. Yeah, I will definitely add you right after the stream. It's just purely because I'm on a stream. Anytime that I go back to the kind of desktop or the main screen, I guess, it cuts off the recording. It just goes to a blue screen for a bit, and it's really annoying. So, but no, definitely right after the stream, I'll go ahead and add you. You should still be able to message. Oh no, you won't be able to message me. I've got all that turned off whilst I'm streaming. Okay, yeah, keep hold of those details, and as I say, right after this stream I'll go ahead and add you, and then you can send me them through a message if you didn't mind. You could actually send me a whisper through Twitch if you wanted as well. That would maybe be a slightly better way to do it. As I say, it's just that I obviously can read it on the stream. It's just that you know, I have nowhere to really write it down. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, man. Honestly, right after a stream, I tend to take a wee bit of kind of cool down anyway. I don't kind of jump right back into another game. I always have, you know, at least the rest of the night to myself because of the time I stream. I mean, obviously, I'm in the UK, so for me right now, it is currently 10 minutes to 11 basically at night. So that's 11 PM. And yeah, honestly, right after this, I'm going to take probably a good couple hours, you know, watch some TV, chill out, and then it'll be bedtime. So, but no, I mean, definitely in the next few days, then, you know, we'll hook up and we'll try and get on a server and we'll see what we can get done. Oh my god, I'm rough. Bad times. Bad times to be out of stamina. Mr. Wolfman, go away. So right now it is 10 minutes to 11 at night, so it's 10:50 PM. That was absolutely terrifying, by the way. Like, Maureen took an absolute beating. I absolutely crap myself. Yep, I heard a noise, seen a red shiny thing, and I'm like, oh my god, it's an alpha. I literally just jumped off the Maureen. That would have been just fucking terrifying. Right. Where is the water, game? Run away. Run the fuck away. Oh my god, I'm fucked. Maureen, you better survive, you bitch. Maureen should actually be alright. That was fucking terrifying, man. Jesus. The good thing is, it's thunder and lightning, so I get a wee bit light every now and again. Oh my god. Right. Now I have to go like blind and run all the way back up here. Yeah, I still need to grab my stuff as well, which is a bit of a pain. Doing this is going to be like a fucking absolute mission, man. Jesus. That was genuinely terrifying. Honestly. It's like every fucking time I try and stream this game, I'm just like walking about and calm and fucking jumped by a fucking rock element, man. Every fucking time. It was just waiting for me as well, like right in the water. Slap bang where I needed to go. What's that? That's off the wolf. Wait, off the wolf? Take that, and that, and that. Another wolf! Oh my god, it is not my day. Yeah, honestly, the lightning has been improved massively. Scorched Earth realistically is one of the kind of best for this effect, but I would definitely say Ragnarok is up there, man. Like, with just sheer kind of beautifulness of the game, it is up there. Twilight Moon, I definitely agree. Absolute heart attack. Did not expect that dire wolf to be there at all. And on top of it, I just got jumped by a fucking rock elemental, so that was no terrifying or anything. Honestly, my life flashed before my eyes. Fucking hell. What's still in this bag? I made a folder. There it is. Hey, now where did the second fucking dire wolf go? Fuck you, you scary bitch. Fuck me, I'm gone home. Maureen, you're a fucking heavy bitch, man. Get rid of them. We cactus. Yay! Okay. Apparently I took out my crossbow. That's a thing. Thanks very much for the offer, but yeah, I already have like more than enough mods. I would also direct you to the rules. I have very clearly stated that asking for mod is a mutable offence. So yeah, no, I mean that's fair enough that you like the help, and thanks very much for offering. As I say, I do have a rule there that does say, you know, if I'm looking for a mod, then I'll let you know. So I'll let you off with a warning this time, but yeah, I'm going to add your name onto a list. If you do ask again, it will end up leading to a mute. If we get too far, then it'll lead to a ban. Just a bit of a pre-warning there. So yeah, the plan here, as I said a wee while ago, I've gathered pretty much all the materials I think I need to fix this goddamn law now. I'd literally ran out to grab the berries, and it's took this long to actually get the berries and then the materials that I needed to fix the walls that I broke to get Maureen out in the first place. Yeah, I understand that. You have to see it from my point of view as well though, right? But yeah, so Maureen managed to make it home. I need 6 walls. Maureen is hurt, man. 5, 6. Where are my walls gone? Pop all that there. Right, cool. So everybody's now back home, we're all safe, eventually. Jeez man. There've been some real, like, serious heart attack moments in this one. Some good moments too though. We managed to get a few notes and some stuff out of some drops as well, which is always good. I think that's pretty much what we're going to be doing the next few streams as well, is kind of running about and trying to get drops and just gather up some stuff, so then we're prepared for later. I'm going to stick most of this stuff actually away because I don't really need it on me. I mean, really, pelt, I don't really need pelt. For a proctor, hold on saddle, I'll keep that, just for now. Sand, keeping sand in there, salt, throw that away, throw that away, throw that away. I'm going to keep that. Eventually I'll need that. Thanks very much, man. I've been playing for a wee while. As I say, it's one of them. Like, it ended up being like a new profile on the PlayStation, just for ease, really. So yeah, I played it before, and then I went away for it for a wee while, and this is me kind of coming back to it. So I'm still a bit rusty, but yeah, sometimes there's some good stuff that ends up happening, and it's like, all right, cool, that worked. Like, and I'm amazed by it. So, but no, thanks for that, man. I appreciate it. I'm hunting for. Ah, there it is. All that to make one ceiling. Right, so that is my house. Actually has a roof now. Look at me go! I am a house now. And yeah, this is pretty much where I'm going to wrap up, because I've done quite a lot of stuff, and honestly I'd set out to do roughly about an hour long stream. It's just coming up over that. I'm at around about an hour and 11 minutes, so not too bad. As always, I will be back on Monday for the kind of follow-up stream. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing, honestly. That's like one of the best emotes I've ever seen in my life. Wow. Um, so yeah, as always, I'm laying back in my bed. This is where I always end up wrapping up the streams. Is start in my bed, end in my bed. So as always, thanks very much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you guys here, and thanks very much for the support as always as well. As I say, I'll be back on Monday, around about the same kind of time, about 9 p.m. That's British summer time. If you are watching this on Twitch on the recording, if you have enjoyed it, go ahead and drop me a follow. That'd be much appreciated. If you're on the YouTube channel, which is just the exact same name as I have here, just altered_oblivion. If you have enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop me a like. And if you want to see some more, go ahead and subscribe. That'd be much appreciated. Thanks very much for your time today, guys, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye for now.